So I am sharing my screen. Let me know, guys, if my screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, okay, guys, let me know if you have any doubts, any questions from the previous class, assignments or any topics.
Yeah, day 5, question number 4.
Okay, day 5, question number 4. Assignment number day 5, question number 4. Okay,
Third
which
part,
one? Yes.
third.
The fourth one, this one. Which one, Abhinav?
I didn't ask, sir. I think
Oh,
Third
sorry,
one.
third
Third
one.
one, Dennis.
Okay, third. Okay, so we have a list 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, and we want instead of okay. So if you see in this question, this from the original list 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So so we have some values common, like 2 is common, 4 is common, 6 is common, but we have 3 and 5 inserted in between, and 7 is also present. And then we have 8 and 10 that is continuous. Okay. So were you able to do the rest of the problems?
Yes, Dennis.
Okay. So in this now, so see, basically slicing, we always have to remember one thing in slicing, that values need to be continuous. Okay. We can change, or we can change or remove continue, like what do you call, uh, in blocks. Okay, we can say in blocks, like for example, let's say I want to replace this first three. I want to replace these first three elements. Okay, so these are the three continuous elements. Okay, so we can replace this. But if I want to replace 2, and then 6, and then 10, so that is like separated by some other element. So that we cannot do via slicing. Okay, so that you have to remember. So in this case, if you see, like 2, then there's a 3 in between, then 4 again, there's a 5 in between, again 6, again there's a 7 in between. So these things we have to take it as one complete list. Okay, and we have to replace these 3 elements with these 1, 2, 3, 6 elements. Okay, 8 and 10 will remain as it is. So we have to replace these first 3 elements with the first 6 elements here. Understood?
Yes, Dennis, got it.
Okay. So how will we select the 3 elements there? Tell me. List of first 3 elements.
List of 2.
Okay. List of 2 like this.
Yes, yes.
And then we just need to copy this. So we are getting the desired output. Okay. Okay. Any other doubt, guys? Anyone from any assignments?
Yes, sir. Sir,
Yes.
in assignment 6,
Assignment
I think
number
it goes.
6.
Yeah, I think question number 5 there is uh, some error.
How to convert
So,
tuple in question number 7? Oh, then okay, there is no question number 7, right?
but
Right.
in question number 7 it is a list given. So I think
Then this is some typo thing. I would have
okay.
mentioned something else.
Okay. And apart from this, sir, there is question number 14. So
Yes,
in 14th first part, so it is just saying that without delimiter, we want to apply the split function.
correct.
The
Yes.
first, okay.
So in this
So in
use
that case, it
use
was
split.
giving error.
Okay, if we use without this one, without any, like without any delimiter inside, is it giving error?
Yes.
Okay, that should not be the case because this is okay. Let me see. If I am taking this string,
I think it was the case. Let me.
uh, okay, yeah, there's no space also in this sentence. It might be because of that. But split we need to, yeah, without delimiter, it's not going to work because it needs a delimiter. So if we run this, yes, there should be
But
at least
here it should give like all the characters in the list, even with this.
no. If we use a space because it needs one character here.
Okay.
I mean, I would need at least one character. Any character, it can be space something. It can be one character. Okay. But if you want each character as separate element, then you can just use that list method and put that string inside that.
Okay.
Okay.
So in question number 15, sir, I have tried. Uh, so I have tried a method and it is working, but I'm not sure like if it is a optimized one. So
Okay.
I
I
will
have.
share my solution with you for
Yeah.
palindrome.
Okay. So what have you done? Let me copy this. Let me check it here only. Are you able to see my screen, guys? Everyone? This
We can see the assignment data.
we cannot see the chat. Okay.
No.
Okay, let me copy it. Copy it and paste it. Problem. Okay, let me paste it here at least, and then from here I can copy that. So we are putting over, and in this you are going through the word and doing a minus I and minus one. Word of minus I minus one.
Uh, Here, what I'm thinking is like even after comparing like half of the words, we are again then comparing like the next half, which is not required.
Oh, okay. Okay, got it. So what you are trying to do? If you yes, so you can either take the middle element and you need to take two variables. One will be going forward, one will be going backward, and they will stop at the middle. So that is also a way of doing it. This is also fine, but as you said, it's not optimal way because we can stop midway, right? We have to check what is the middle character, and then the
Mhm.
first characters like forward and backward they need to be compared, and when the
If
value of I and j will be same, then they will stop.
if I take length of word divided by two, I think it will
Hmm.
iterate only the through the first half.
Yes, right. That is the way you can do it. You can do it also using list slicing, right? For example, if you are taking any word, right, you can just do like this, reverse the string also. For example,
Oh, okay.
in
But
this.
you said like we cannot use any inbuilt function.
Oh, that's right. This is also one way of doing it. You learned a new thing. But even if we do this one, so we are not using any inbuilt function here, right? We are just using this.
Mhm. So in like in interviews, we can do it with inbuilt function, or what do they expect?
No, not an inbuilt function. There's either you do it via list slicing like this. Okay, they will also understand, but they can they will say, okay, I don't want. They might say we don't want via list slicing.
But
They
with
will,
list slicing, I think it will be just one line of code.
yeah, right. It will be only one line of code. So they might they might say no. Like, is there any other way of doing it? Can you do it anything? Might be they might be impressed also. Okay, he knows the concept of list slicing. So it depends on the interviewer. Right?
Okay, okay, sir.
Okay.
And in the like last two questions of the assignment, I just wanted to ask like if we want to do it with like sets
Yes.
or
Well and good.
in both the questions, like in the last one also.
Yes. So
Okay,
one I told you, one is using set, one is without using set. Okay.
okay.
This one also you can do it via set also, via list also. So the different ways you approach now, it will
Mhm.
like you will have more confidence of solving it in different ways, more options.
Yeah, now I'm able to like think more on the problem. Earlier, I used to think like how I can do the question.
Yeah, because you will be amazed to see that same problem can be solved in multiple ways. And in real-time problem solving also, you will see, okay, this method is not working. Okay, then let's, try something else. So that way, that will really help you in problem solving.
Okay, sir.
Okay, any other question, guys? Anyone? Okay. So if no, then we can start with today's topic. So previous day we have covered, we just started string. Okay, so let's complete the string thing that we started last time. So what have we covered in strings in this string method? What did we cover? We saw how to iterate over the string. We saw converting string to list. We saw this join and split and upper lower. Okay, fine. So Day7 string methods. Okay. So these are not all the methods, but these are some of the methods that we have in string. We already saw like join split there and also upper and lower. Okay. So let's see some more methods and then, okay. So let's say we have sentence. Hmm. The house. Now, let's say just like in list. So plus and star, I will come to that. Find an index. Let's see what is this find an index. Okay, find an index. So let's say I want to find out where is this string is. Okay, so we have this find function. I'm finding this particular string from this sentence. This is some of the string operations. If we run this, it is showing 2. Okay, so if you see is we have at 2 places, right? One is this is, one is this is, right? So where is this is starting? What index? So it is showing me that index. Okay. Got it, guys? Find. What is find doing?
Yes, done. Got it.
Okay. Now, similar to find, we have something called R find. Okay, this is going to find from the right hand side. Okay, so if I run this, let me just print something. Find, and this is R. So find is giving you 2, R find is giving you 5. Why is this different, guys? What is the index of this I here on the left hand side?
5.
5.
5 only, right? So that is why it is giving me 5. So that is the difference between find and R find, guys. So if we visualize this, are they going to? No, they are also not showing me index particular. It's fine. So this is find and R find. Let's check about index and R index.
So here, like each word is taken as an element in this one.
Each element is taken. Yeah, it is like then it is not showing as a list. Like I was expecting this to show list, but to see this in list, what I can do here, I can go back and I can just back. I want to go to the code and I will just do this list of sentence. Then it is going to show me the index also. Forward. Oh, yeah, they're not. I was expecting them to show. Okay, let me then store this in a variable. I send this. Now I hope it will show me index wise. Yep. So from this, now it is visible. We just converted to a list. So each character now is an element in the list. So you can see this I starts from 5 and this I starts from 2. Okay, that is why we are getting that output 5 and 2. Okay, guys. Hope it is clear. Let's check about index and R index.
But if we are finding from right, the number
Yeah.
should be different.
Yeah, though it is finding from R find is finding from the right, but index it will count from the left hand side only.
So,
Okay, that is.
Okay.
So let's check about index and R index. Okay, I am expecting the same output. Yep. The difference is between the two is if we give some value which is not present, okay. Let's say Z. Let's say what find is giving if we don't have Z, okay. So find is giving a -1 if that element, if that character, that string is not present, okay. But in index, if we use Z here, it is throwing an exception, value not found, okay. So basically find and index are same, only difference is when a string is not present, find will give me a value of -1. So I can understand that this value is not present by seeing this value. Whereas in case of index, when you give this value, then what will happen? It will throw an exception, okay, that this string is not found. Clear, guys? What is the difference between find and index? I hope it is clear to everyone. Find, index.
yes,
Okay.
clear.
Okay, thank you for the confirmation. Then we have starts with and ends with, that I intentionally gave this in assignment. So you might be knowing, guys, what is starts with and ends with. So start with, like, if your string starts with something, let's say I want to check whether this string sentence is starting with T or not. Okay, so we'll just say starts with T. Okay, so it will give me a Boolean value. Okay, let me change these plugins for next section. Yeah. So it will give me a true. Okay, what if I give here starts with this? Will this give me true or false? This sentence is giving me true or false, guys?
True.
True or false?
True.
True, right? Well, starting with this only, right? It gives you a true. Okay. Now let's say you have a list of names. Let's say we have Abhinav, we have Abhishek. Sorry, it should be in quotes. We have Vicky. We have Sam. We have Peter. We have Arya. Okay. Now from this list, I want to find out the names or all the strings just starting with A. How are we going to do it, guys? This is a list of strings, and I want to find out all the names starting with A.
We can iterate over and we can use like a start with function.
You're saying we can iterate over this names in list of names, and we can check if names dot starts with A, right? Then let's say we have another list, names with A. We are declaring an empty list here, and we'll just add it.
Dot append.
Got it.
Dot append name.
Correct. Okay, and let's check after this is complete. Let's check what is the value here. Okay, is it giving me all the values with A? Abhinav, Abhishek, or is it missing anything?
It's missing Arya caps.
Caps.
No, that is
How can we handle that?
We can use lower function.
We can use lower. Where do I need to apply lower?
For
area.
In this after
Append.
names.
yes,
Right, this will do, guys.
Yes.
Okay. So if I run it now, we're getting all the values.
But if like it was a part of string, so first we need to convert it into a list and then we have to do it like this.
No, I didn't get it. Your question is regarding
I'm
this
saying that-
line, what we are doing?
No. List of names. Suppose it was a string from Abhinav to Arya without any.
Okay.
Let's say with a delimiter of comma. So then in that case we cannot like directly find with string. We have to
Correct.
first convert into a list and then we have to do it like
Correct.
this.
Correct. Right.
Okay.
Okay. Now let's say I want to do the same thing via list comprehension. This logic I want to apply via list comprehension. Okay, guys. I want to solve this problem with using list comprehension. So this is my list of names A, and inside this I want to write my logic. Tell me how do we do it? Here. You guys are aware, right? List comprehension, guys, we discussed in the previous class.
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
I for I in last names.
Okay, I for I in list of names. Yes, then
If
if
I
I
dot lower dot starts with A.
dot lower dot starts with okay. I for I in list of names if I dot lower dot start. Okay, perfect. So if I run this, very good.
Yes.
Everybody understood this, guys? Anyone any doubt in this? Okay. So I hope you guys understood this. Starts with. So similar to starts with, we have something called ends with, just the reverse of starts with. Okay. I hope you guys can understand. Starts with and ends with both are same. Just starting from the front and starting at the end. That is the only difference. Starts with and ends with. So what is this going to return, guys? This one, true or false? What is my sentence? My sentence is this is the house.
False.
False.
Return a false. So instead of this, if I mention here house, returning it true. So I hope starts with and this is clear. Then we have something called place. Okay, replace, strip, and import. So replace. So in this, I want to replace this with, let's say I want to replace it with only with T. Okay. And I'm printing that. So instead of now, this is a house. What are we getting, guys? T is a house, right? And let me print the sentence. So if you see, this is the T of T is a house, but still the string is same, which is not changed even after replacing, right? Can anyone tell me why?
Strings are immutable.
Right, strings are immutable. So this particular operation after replacing, this is returning me a new string. Okay. The new string object, you can say. The
So
original
the
string, yeah,
memory
memory,
location will be different. Both
correct.
the things.
If we store this in a variable, this value, then we check the memory location, it will be different.
We can directly check or not from in the prints.
No, you let's see if I give an ID over here, because from my understanding it should not show. Let's run this instead. Okay, it is storing it. Okay, we can directly check also. So, and if we check the ID for this original sentence, it will be different. Okay, both are different locations. It is returning a new string, guys. Clear, guys, everyone? I can only hear Abhinav. What about Manikanta, Malikarjun, and Shanmugam Sundaram? Are you guys understanding, guys, or
Yes,
how is
got
it?
it.
Okay. Okay, so this was replaced, and let's say if we have multiple this, okay, this is a house, and again we have a full stop, again we have this is my house, again I have this is a big house, okay, we have three this. Okay, so let me remove this ID. And run this. So it replaced all the this T, okay. So it is replacing all the this, all the this 1, 2, 3. Okay, this was replaced. And what else do we have? Do we have any special one that we are missing over there? Replace lower maximum. So these many methods are there, guys. Okay. Swap case title, these are not required. What those? Yeah, these are important. Alphabet, yeah. Okay, we'll come to that. So this is fine, replace is fine. And what are the methods are there? Replace strip. Strip is also very important method, guys. Strip. Okay. So what strip will do? Let's say we have a new sentence, or we just have we just have a variable name, and let's say it has a space in front. Okay, it has got two extra, one space at the front and one space at the end. So if we do a strip here, it is going to remove the spaces. Let's store it in, let me print this without strip. A string without using strip method, without using strip method. And after doing the strip, is so let's
Sir, we haven't used. Okay, we are directly using strip in the action.
yeah, that's like an expression. We can hold it will be an expression. Okay, so we can do it like this. Okay.
The comma bracket is before comma. Inverted comma.
Okay, there's one miss. I think this. Okay, this has to be given after this. Is now it is complete. Now if you run this, so the difference is still. See, there's an extra space between these two words. You see, there are two spaces, 1 and 2. You can see this, but here is only single space. That means it has removed that extra space from the front. Okay. So strip is going to, there might be multiple spaces at the beginning. Okay, so if we use strip, it is going to remove all of them. Okay, remove all the spaces from the front and the end. Okay, this is the use of strip. And then we have a right strip that is going to remove the white space characters from the right side, and we have left strip that is going to remove the white space characters from the left side. Okay, So if instead of using strip, if we use something else, like let's say R strip, okay, so this is only going to remove from the right hand side, this one. This will remain as it is. Okay, use R strip. So this was the R strip, guys. It did not remove the white space characters from the left hand side. Okay, it only remove white space characters from the right hand side. Similarly, if we use only, so right hand side is not visible to us right now because here it's like in totally a new line, right? So we are not able to understand this right hand side, but left hand side is quite visible. So if we use a left strip here, and we'll run this, see this left strip. Okay, so these strip is going to remove, guys, white space characters. So what comes under white space characters? We have to understand that white space characters. So white space characters can be a new line. Okay, it can be a tab, or it can be spaces. Okay. So let's say we have Ankur, before Ankur we have a new line here. Okay, so when it will encounter this, guys, so what will happen? This will be only space will be printed in the first line, Ankur will be printed in the second line. Okay, and when we will be using strip, so we will have all in one line. When we will be having right strip, so it will leave this, only it will print remove this, so this will again it will be printed in two lines. And when we will be using left strip, then this entire thing will be removed. Okay, let's check this. We can give yeah, fine. So if we run this now, so this was previously, how was the output? Yeah, if you see this, guys, previously without using strip method, Ankur was getting printed on the same line, right? Now since we have a new line inserted here, so what is happening without using strip method? Instead of Ankur getting printed here, it is printing the second line, right, guys? And then what?
Yes.
And then what we have? Then we used this strip method, second print. So this is after using strip method. Okay, it is removing your new line as well as spaces. Then we have used right strip. So what right strip is going to do, guys? How will be the output after using right strip? Tell me.
All the spaces after R will be removed.
Ankur in the next line.
So it will be two lines, right? This will be printed in two lines.
Mhm.
Yes, yes.
After using R strip, it is printed in two lines, right? But when we use L strip, then guys, this entire thing will be removed. So we will be having in the same line.
So this stripping is in accordance with the sentence, right? The starting and ending of the sentence, and not
Not the middle. Yes, it works for the starting and the ending. Okay, guys, clear to everyone?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
even like if we use strip for this sentence, okay. Let me, so this is the sentence. Okay. So here if I do a strip, so you will see there is no white space characters in the string, right, at the end of the beginning. Okay. So if I give some string from my own, let's say I want to give strip this. Okay, let's say how this is behaving. So here we did it, okay, in this particular line, you can see the output. So what is happening, guys? It is removing that THIS from this sentence. The first THIS, because it will remove from the beginning and the end, right? So if we have a sentence, if we have the sentence like this is the house, this is a big house, and in the end also I give a this. Okay. So if we use any particular string with strip method, like we are giving here this, So it is going to remove this leading and the trailing this. Okay, so if I run this, you see this is removed and this is also removed from the end. Is this clear to everyone, guys?
Yes.
How to remove clear? So we have this. This is the house. This is my house. The big of this, and then we're using a strip of this, and we are getting this output. So this is this one is removed, and this one is removed. Okay, so this was about strip, strip, and strip. Now, like if we have two strings, let's say we have something called first name, and we have last name. So if we want to concatenate the two string guys, we will just use this plus operator. Okay, so if we run this and see the output, so it will print Sam Peter. Okay, this will just concatenate two strings. Okay, and if we use a multiplication operator with any string, let's say first name into 10. Okay, so this is going to repeat this particular Sam 10 times and give a new string. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Clear the use of plus and star, guys. But if we have, let's say, instead of last name, I'm trying to add an integer to it. Okay, first name plus 12. So if we run this, so it will give me error. Okay, we can only concatenate string to string, not integer to string. We have to keep in mind about this thing. Okay, guys. Any doubt, guys, so far?
No, done.
Okay. Now let's say we have an alphanumeric string. And we have in this alphanumeric. An alphanumeric string, it contains both alphabets and numerical values. B6. Now the question here is, you have to find the sum of all the numerical values from this string. Okay, so this is a string is given. You have to find out all the numerical values from this particular string, and you have to find the sum of them. Okay, so in Python we have some few methods like this alphanumeric. Like this is one method is alpha. Okay, so this will give you a true if all the letters are, if it contains only alphabets is alpha. Okay, so this contains a mix of alphabet and numerical values, so this is going to return a false. Okay, let's say if I give first name instead of alphanumeric string, so our first name contains only this one alphabets, guys. Okay, so this will give you a true here. Okay, let's say we have something numerical string. Inside the string, we have only numerical values 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Okay. So we have few methods like this. I will show you what are those methods. Print numeric string. So like is alpha. We have few more methods like this one. So we have is alpha and see is alpha numeric, is alpha, is decimal, is digit. Okay, is lower. So there are many one, but I will see is digit and is alpha is numeric. Is alpha numeric, right? Yep. So is digit or is numeric is alpha numeric, something like this. Okay. So first name we saw is alphabet, so it is going to give you a true for this. Okay, now we are taking a numerical string. So if we check here is numeric. Okay, so I think num string. So if I run this, so both are giving true because this is also totally numerical value, guys. So it is giving me a true. Is numeric and is alpha is also giving a true. Okay, but this string is a mixed one. Okay, so we can check here. This method is alpha numeric. Is where is it alpha numeric? Yeah, this one. ALNM. This is the short form. Is alpha numeric. ALNM. So if I run this will also give me a true. Okay, all three trues. So is this clear, guys? The use of this is alphabet, is digit, is numeric, is alpha numeric.
Yes, sir.
Now we have to use these concepts to solve this particular our problem. So this is our string, and from here I need to extract all the integer values and I have to find the sum of them. Just tell me what will be your approach of solving this?
We can iterate
Okay.
this for I in alphanumeric string. If I is numeric, then we can do a sum. We can
Okay, so if I in alphanumeric string, if I is
numeric.
numeric,
We can define one variable outside for.
okay, let's say sum of digits. Okay. Sum of digits plus equals
Plus
to
equal to int I.
okay, int of I, right? Awesome. Okay, and then we will print this. So what will be the sum? How many? What are the values here? 4, 1 plus 5, 6, 10, 10 and 15 gives us 25. Okay. So let's run this. 25. Perfect. Understood, guys. Others also.
We can use is digit also in case of is numeric.
Yes. So I think is numeric and is digit. I think okay. This will also this should also work. So if we do this.
So what is the difference between these two?
So if we have a value, let's say um 0.34. Okay.
Mhm.
So if we apply in this is digit and is, let's see what are we getting. Here we using is digit, and in this we will use is numerical. This to differentiate the output, I will just use a dash. So we run this now. Both are given false, false. Both are given false. Neither digit, it's neither numeric. Was dot character is taking extra. Okay. Is
That is, can you try without giving codes?
without giving quotes? Okay. Okay. So let this be here and a dot here and mistakes. So float object has no this sorry this method is for the string, right? These method that we're using, this is not for float, this is only for string. We cannot use it for float. Okay. This is digit is numeric. All these methods are specific to string.
No.
Okay, they are not other data type, it will not work because we are calling this with the help of the string, right? So that is why actually it should work on string. But is digit and is numeric from what I understand, numeric like I think numeric any numerical value, right? Like a floating point number, like a float number or a complex number entity that should give. But here this dot is creating a problem. So let me run this again without a dot and see what is this. Okay.
In Google, it is giving like superscripts and subscripts are also taken into account, which is numerical but not in this digit.
Superscript and subscript. Let's
And
see.
fraction, vulgar fraction, I don't know what.
And let's see what is the difference between is digit and is numeric difference. Only decimals, functions over digital vulgar fractions, Roman numerals, currency numerators. Okay, basically, if we take only numbers, then both will behave same. But if we have, see, for example, Roman numerals, I think they have a different numbering system, Roman numerals, currency numerators. For this, your is numeric will work, but is digit will not work.
So, like in 99% of the regular programming, I think these will be same.
Yeah, we would rarely use this. Rarely we will, they will ask in the question interview or this. We can use any of them because we are not dealing with fractions and this currency numerators a lot. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So I hope this how we are solving this problem. This is okay. What else do we have for strings? Encode and decode. Okay. Now we have something. There is another data type in Python called bytes. Okay. And this is used, when you will be handling binary files. Okay. There this bytes is used with. Okay. So we can convert a string to bytes like this. Let's say we have a string called, they're almost similar to string. Okay, they're almost bytes are almost similar to string, but only thing is bytes are not human readable. Let me write it. This is also a data type. Data type looks like string. But string, but are not human readable, and used when we are dealing with binary files, or when we transfer data over network, it will go in bytes. Okay, so in this case, when you let's say we have a string name Sam, I want to convert this to bytes. So what I will, this encode method, so this encode method, let me encode this and put it in byte. Encode this and print it. So let's print the type. So if I run this, so you see this, this is in case of, when you convert a string to bytes. So this B, this is like a normal string, okay? But we have this B in front indicating that this is a byte. And you see it belongs to class bytes. Okay, and if you want to convert this, so encode will basically encode method will convert string to bytes. Okay, and then you can use decode to convert your bytes back to string. So name back to, so we have this, let's use this decode method. Now you see this Sam again without bytes, without this B. Okay. Is this clear, guys? Encode and decode.
So, but where does it like come in use?
It is very rarely used, but in interviews, sometimes very rarely they might check your knowledge about these bytes. Okay. Like when we will be learning about file handling, file reading also. So there also this might get used. I will see if I can include an example over there. Then you can correlate with this. Okay, when you open your file in binary mode.
Okay.
So this was, we have covered the like the important, all the important methods of string. Okay, so now so we have covered strings today. We have just learned about bytes, similar looking data type to string, and then now we'll go to dictionaries. Okay, so we have second file. Let's say we have a variable called var. So what is the data type of var, guys? What do you think?
Set.
That's right. So let me save as. Okay, if I run this. So it belongs to class DICT, which stands for dictionary. Okay. But we have seen if we give one element here, now if you see the data type, it is a set. Okay. Since dictionaries and set both are declared inside these flower brackets. So that is why if we give an empty flower bracket, it will take it as a dictionary. Then the question might arise, then how do we declare an empty set? Right? If this flower brackets is denoting an empty dictionary, then how do we declare an empty set, guys? So it will be like this, where set okay. So we have something like this. Now if we see this, so one is a dictionary, one is a set. So is it clear, guys? How do you declare an empty set?
Yes, and like printing, this also will be same as like more variable, empty curly braces.
Uh oh, if you print it, okay, let's see if it, yeah. If you print both of them, both should be same only. Yes. This is like we are printing set and we are printing here addition. Okay, no, it is different. Okay, it is showing me this only, but if we have one element, let's say I am declaring only one element set. Now if I print object is not iterable. Okay, we cannot create a set. So when we use this, okay, this is a good question you asked. So when we use this set function, guys, okay, when we want to create, let's say, a set with 3 elements, okay, then we cannot give here like 1 comma 2 comma 3, just like what we give here using curly braces. This is fine. This will create 1 comma 2 comma 3. Okay. But when you are using this set function, you have to use an iterable. It can be a list or tuple. Okay, it cannot be a single element. Like we got an error here, right? Int object is not an iterable. So we have to give something which is an iterable. Okay. So far iterable we have learned about list. We have learned about tuples, and this is a set only. Okay. So if we run this, then it is fine. Give me 1, 2, 3 minutes. Clear how we can construct how to give values when using this set function to create a set.
Yes.
Okay. So let's learn about dictionaries now. Why my 1 minute is too much? Yeah. So dictionaries. So there in dictionaries we have key value pairs.
Sir, so we cannot create a like a empty set. The one which we did was like a set object, right?
No, that this is an empty set only. This where if we see if we do like this now, where set. So this is an empty set. Okay. Now you can add or remove elements in this set, like what we generally do, right? With the set. So where set dot add, right? If you want to add, let's say one element. Okay. So in this we declare an empty set, and here we are adding one element one, and then we are printing it. We are printing the type and we are printing the var set. Okay. So this way you have to do it.
Okay.
See, one element. Okay. But while declaring, you cannot have single like these values. If you want, you can declare the entire thing, because you pass. Remember, we convert a list to set, then we pass a list, right? List here, list of list variable, and then we convert to a set. Same thing you have to do here. Okay.
No, I was asking because I thought like while creating this set and like if we print this, we will get like a empty curly braces, but we are getting a set object.
Right. We are getting a set of this. That is the
Okay.
difference. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so dictionary we have key value pairs and key and value is separated by colon. So let's say we have a dictionary of numbers, and let's say the key is numeric 1 and the value is OLE. Okay, 1 is the key and that string 1 is the value, 2 is the key, this is the value, 3 is the key, and this 3 is the value. Okay, now there's one rule which you have to remember. Oh, okay, have it. No. Okay. So key in dictionary should be immutable. Key should be of immutable data type. Okay. Values can be any values can be mutable or immutable, that does not matter. For example, in this printing the dictionary numbers, fine, okay. Because what is the data type of the key here, guys? Int. So int is mutable or immutable? Immutable. So that is why there is no problem. But if we have some mutable data type, like if we have a list, okay. So list is mutable or immutable, guys?
Mutable.
Mutable, right? So if we run this, we'll get an error that unhashable type list. Okay. So whenever we have an immutable data type we are using as a key, that is not allowed in the dictionary, and that then we will get this error unhashable type. Okay. So this rule you have to remember. But if we have a tuple is mutable or immutable, guys? This is a one element
Immutable.
tuple. So I'm just giving a comma here. So immutable. So if we run this, there will be no errors. Okay, and keys method will give you all the keys, and this values method will give you all the values in this dictionary. So these are the keys and these are the values. Clear? So for guys, rule what can be the key and what cannot be the key in a dictionary.
Sir, but like, what is the reason? We don't want to change the keys when we define a dictionary.
Yes, keys should not be changed, because each time you have to access a key, you give the key value, it is searched with that. Okay, but if you change the keys, then it will be a problem. It will be a problem in searching for the particular value of the keys. That is how this dictionary is implemented in Python. Okay, and so first I forgot to add here, in case of sets also, in sets also we can only have immutable data types. In case of sets also, okay. For example, this var set is a set, right? So in this set, or let's say this var s, this is a set, okay. In this, if we try to add a list here, okay. Have I talked about that set can only have immutable data type, guys?
No.
I think I forgot it. Fine. So we are having, see, in this set, we are having one numerical value that is immutable, one list that is mutable, and one tuple that is immutable. And let's say we have one string is also immutable. So let me run this. Okay. Yeah, I am just declaring the set. So this see, while declaration only it is giving the same error, right? Unhashable type list. Right? So we cannot have this value. Sets also have this rule. You can only have immutable data types as elements in set. Okay. So instead of a list, let me give a set. What do you think, guys? It will give error or not?
Then it should also give the error.
Why? Because set is also mutable.
Mhm.
Okay. And instead of, let's say, this set, if we have a tuple, then it should work fine, right? There should not be any problem. All are immutable data types. No errors.
Mhm.
So same concept extends to dictionary, that your key should be immutable, just like values should be immutable in set, keys should be immutable in dictionaries.
So that is how like dictionary and sets are designed,
Yes.
because we can have sets inside of a list. That
Yes.
was okay.
Okay, so we have the dictionary of numbers 1, 2, 3. We saw the keys, we saw the values. Now dictionary it can have, sometimes the interviewer might confuse you with so this is a tuple, this is a value. What if we have this as a set? Is this allowed or not? If we have key, this key is a like key is a set in this dictionary.
Not allowed.
It's not allowed. It will give me an error. Yes. Okay. Now let's see. Okay. So now I think it is allowed, everything is fine, but inside this value too, so inside this value, let's say I have, instead of 2, I have another dictionary here. Okay. Now in this dictionary, say I have, again I have a key, and again in this I have another dictionary. And in this dictionary, let's say I have something called key as tuple, and this is the value. Again in this value, again I have a dictionary, and in this dictionary I have a list like this, and a value, let's say the last element. Now sometimes they will give you this kind of uh, statement, and they will ask you, tell me whether this is a correct declaration or not. Okay, so what do you think, guys? Is this correct? So see what we are doing here. 2 is the key, and inside this value we have a big dictionary, and inside this big dictionary we have a lot of sub dictionaries, right? Now you have to tell whether this is a valid declaration or not.
By like the definition, I think it should work.
Okay, so we run this. Unhashable type list. That means one of the keys we are using is a list. Now, where is it? You have to find out. So let me help you. So this is the value, guys. Okay. Now 2 is the key. This is the value. Now inside this value we have another dictionary. Okay. In this dictionary, this is the key. This is the value. Now in this value again we have a dictionary. Now tuple.
143 list, I think we have to
Yes,
change
this
that.
is the key, and this is the value, and this value of another dictionary. In this dictionary, we are having a key as the list, which is why it is showing error. Understood, guys? Yes, no?
Yes.
Yes.
So you have to track it like this. If we change this to a tuple, then this will not give any error. Clear?
Yes.
Okay, guys. So shall we stop here now? Or shall I tell you some other methods of dictionaries like keys, items, delegates, and copy, update? Okay, then let's stop here. Okay, we'll continue this in the next class. Okay, as it's office day, right? We all have to resume our office work. Some have to travel to office. Is that fine, guys?
Sure, done. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Sir, after this, like module 1 is completed.
Module, what did we had in module 1? I don't remember. Can you just you have anyone having a screenshot of that? Module 1 was still dictionaries, right? And module 2 was about classes and object-oriented programming.
Mhm.
Oh, hi. Then after this dictionary, I have one more thing that is also very important. So after dictionary, we have one more topic. It's kind of a mixed topic. Once that is done, then we'll say module 1 is completed.
Okay. And I think, sir, after this, like we can start doing problems.
Yes, yes, obviously. You can do it from now onwards. Only dictionary is pending. Once this is completed, then you can start, do
And even
full-fledged
like, sir,
from.
if someone wants to like practice like DS, I think data types and these loops and everything is required just to start.
Correct, correct. Yes.
Danish, where can we practice for all this for Python? Do you have any website where we can get questions for this?
There you can just randomly search in net now, like the problems you solve. Or there are some platforms, but I have not used those platforms like HackerRank and all. So I'm not sure how are those platforms. You can start with any of the platforms and see, or you can just do a Google search, see what are the problems, Python interview, like coding problems, and you can try solving them just for the starting.
Oh,
If I
sure.
get any reference, I will share. I will try to find and share with you. Okay.
Sure, Ganesh. Yeah.
Okay, guys. You can work on my assignments also, because assignments also I spend some time trying to give you some tricky questions so that you guys can also are stuck somewhere, then you try to find out the solution for them.
For today also there will be a different assignment, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Any other question, guys? Okay, then. Thank you for your
Thank
time,
you, Ganesh.
guys. Yeah, thank you. See you
Thank you,
guys in the
Ganesh.
next class. Bye.